Good morning, and welcome back to another Saturday Somm-things with Mats. Hi, I'm Mats, and I'm back from the motherland. So I had a great vacation, and today we have a very special lineup. Eric Powers, who works for Constellation Brands, joins me back at the table once again to discover these wonderful Simi wines, and the history is just outstanding. So Eric, welcome back to the table.
Thank you, Mats.
And happy autumn, first day of fall today. So this is your show. Take it away.
Yeah, well, it's great to be back here. Great to be with you, Mats, this morning. I'm thrilled to be talking about Simi Winery here today. We've got some very unique wines here and some that are fairly limited as well.
Okay.
But when you talk about Simi, you mentioned it. You have to
Right.
start with the history.
The history.
This is really a celebration of Sonoma, and it began back in 1876, so 150 years, give or take, of history here. Founded in 1876 in Sonoma County by Giuseppe Simi, his son and daughter, Isabel and Pietro Simi. But it's really Isabel's story that we key in on. She took over the helm of the winery just after the turn of the century and led Simi Winery for 70 years, an innovative, inspiring, pioneering female leader. And that is the core of Simi, all through to this day even.
Right. And she died when she was 95, which is longevity times 10. 123 years this winery has been around.
Long
I
time.
think it's flown under the radar, but we're going to change that today with the Sauv Blanc as we start.
Yeah, absolutely. So this Sauvignon Blanc here from our winemaking team, Lisa Evich and Rebecca Valls. So again, that female leadership kind of
Right.
theme flowing through. This is bright, crisp,
Yes.
beautiful acid.
Stainless steel.
Stainless steel fermentation, stainless steel
Yep.
aging. This doesn't see any oak. And this is something that for these kind of warmer Colorado afternoons, even
Right.
as we transition into fall, I mean, I think
Yes.
yesterday was 84, 85.
I know, I love that.
The perfect for the porch, right?
And this is perfect for the porch. I can remember back in the 70s, not that I'm dating myself, but you had Marianne Graff, winemaker at Simi, followed by Zelma Long, all female winemakers throughout the 123-year history, which is unheard of.
Yeah,
Unprecedented, but they're doing such a great job.
absolutely.
I like this. I'm getting lychee and white peach blossom, apple, a little star fruit.
I just love how bright and refreshing
Right.
it is. You know, I mean, this is a kind of wine you could stick a bendy straw in this bottle and enjoy it. I mean,
Sure.
I love it.
And there's still, even though it's autumn, a lot of warm weather days to follow.
Yeah.
Okay.
No question. So for our next wines, the second and third wines, these are from our editor's collection by Simi. And these wines represent our collaboration with Reese's Book Club. Reese's Book Club is a very direct partnership with us as we feel like their message resonates strongly with Simi. They're always going to feature a female-centered story, usually a female author.
I like that.
So for all the right reasons, we're excited to partner with them. The Chardonnay we start off with here.
Okay.
This is, here again, Sonoma County appellated. We're sourcing from Russian River Valley here, Sonoma Valley, a little bit of Alexander Valley.
Okay. I'm getting some warm apple cinnamon notes, some autumn spice, a little bit of tangerine, nectarine. It's very soft. It's quite nice.
It's delicate. I mean,
I like that.
you have a wide spectrum of Chardonnay that comes out of California, and everyone knows that. And I think that this is kind of right down the middle of the line without being overly, oaky or buttery, but neither is it super high acid and doesn't remind the Chardonnay drinker of Chardonnay.
Yeah, it's not flabby, and then again, it's not your glass of hot buttered popcorn. It has balance.
That's right.
And finesse. And speaking of the history of Simi, back in 1920, when Prohibition started, Warren G. Harding was president, and Isabel Simi found this little loophole where she could sell her wines to churches as a sacramental.
Yep.
beverage. So they were taking a nip and quoting scripture.
There you go.
I like that. So yeah, it just, I mean, little tidbits like this throughout 123 years just make it more enjoyable. And I like this
Yeah.
because you could put this with albacore or ahi or yellowfin on the grill and just enjoy it. You
Yeah.
don't even need food. It's so pleasant.
It is very nice. Yeah, absolutely. And all of the Sonoma fruit that we source is balanced with that high acid,
Right.
right, that you get from those cooler temperatures. So as we move into the reds here, yeah, we've
Yes.
got the Editor's Collection Cabernet here in our
Correct.
glass. So here again, this is going to be Sonoma fruit, primarily Alexander Valley here,
Okay.
so a little bit further north, warmer climate, and this is a classic Bordeaux blend style.
Sure.
80% Cabernet, rounds out with some Cabernet Franc for spice, for freshness. There is Merlot here in Malbec as well.
I like the black notes, the black pepper, the black raspberry, the black cherry. It's just really, really nice. And I love the packaging too. Very colorful, very inviting.
Yeah, and like I said, these wines aren't widely available.
Okay.
So that's why I'm very excited to be here at Argonaut partnering with you guys.
Oh
on
yeah,
these.
because Argonaut has it. That's our logo,
There you
that's
go.
our slogan, and we stick by it. So this is nice. What would you pair this with?
For me, I think this is widely versatile. I mean, you could come off the grill with barbecue with this. I think you could go easily with, like fish tacos,
Sure.
especially like a Baja fish taco. I think you could go even on its own. I mean, it's bright and that acid cleans it up just wonderfully.
I'd probably put a slight chill on the reds and maybe chicken Caesar salads, something that's not traditional.
Yeah.
And that's okay because when it comes to drinking and tasting wine, there are no right or wrong answers.
That's
It's
right.
what you want,
Yeah.
which leads us to our last wine, the best, biggest cab that we have.
Yeah, this is the belle of the ball, really. This is our Simi Landslide Vineyard Cabernet. So to talk about this wine, you have to understand it's a single vineyard wine. This is Landslide Vineyard. It was formed by a prehistoric landslide that actually rerouted the Russian River.
Right, very far up north.
Absolutely. It's about 170 acres, and it's so large actually that it's got various kind of microclimates throughout it.
Yes.
So it's all farmed and made differently. Each of those areas contributing different elements to the wine. This is one that is low and slow in terms of production. We go a few weeks of maceration on the skins here to draw out those textural elements, to draw out that color. And then it spends 20 months in French oak, about
Beautiful.
65% new.
Beautiful. A lot of black walnut, once again with the black fruit, black tea, getting a little bit of cassis, pepper. It's big. It's big. Definitely, I would have this with food.
I would absolutely. This is your quintessential steakhouse
Yes.
Cabernet,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I mean, to pair this with a ribeye,
Chops and ribs, right?
absolutely.
Right. It's just,
And it will continue to open up. So drink it slowly and really savor
well, I
it.
can't really drink it slowly. My glass is almost empty.
That's why you can always buy another bottle.
That's true. That's true. And Eric, I can't thank you enough for joining me back at the table to introduce us and the viewers to these wonderful Simi wines because they're so tasty. And just FYI, this weekend is GABF, Great American Beer Festival, and if you bring your ticket stub to the Argonaut cashier, you'll get 10% off the regular price. So come on down to Argonaut. We've got an amazing selection of beers, and we also have these wonderful Simi wines. So Eric, thank you again for joining me back at the table. Hope to see everybody soon. Happy fall and cheers.
Cheers, Mods.
Cheers.
Thank you.